Tribe Up, members only live stream. Kaan up, where the Kaan's at? Tribe Up, Kaan up, where you at? I'm a Kaan's at. Jackie Salah, where you at? Teacher 777, where you at? Reginald Middleton, where you at? Marshawn Frazier, JJ, where you at? Salute, Tribe Up, salute. Hey y'all, check this out, y'all. Land of the lost, cut from a different cloth. Legend of Naga, Charlie Monaga, Charlie the boss. Kaan be popping out, the truth is not what you thought. Ride for the tribe, down for war, like y'all should watch all the one. House of Kaans breaking down your mental bonds, and they was having fun. Until the Naga got the gun, now who sent you? I paint a picture that was written in scripture. Speak of the promised land, the stronghold of the niggas. Picture me, army indigeny. Turmeric Kaan, my Naga, the aborigine. When you see us, it's feathers up. Pretenders don't measure up. Catch a $5 faker and he shit out of luck. Arrows up, don't get caught up in the field without your shield. Catch a colonizer lacking, we gon' pull out the spear. Send them packing when we pull out the gear. Telling lies, we gon' cut off his ear. Let's make it clear, House of Kaans. The House of Kaans. Shalom, the House of Kaans, my Naga, hey, Shalom, the House of Kaans, Shalom, the House of Kaans, members only live stream, my Naga, where you at? Salute, Tribe Up, if you a real Naga, all the real Nagas in the house, Tribe Up, hit the like button, salute, we doing it for the members right now, you know what I'm saying? Normally on the Shabbat, but we falling back a little bit late. We on the Sunday, my Naga. And we about to Kaan up. Hit that like. Share the video, my Naga. Share the video to the other members, that is. Hit me up in the chat and let me know you're in the house. House of Kaans, Shalom, the House of Kaans. Tribe Up, where you at? Hit me up in the chat. Salute, Tribe Up, where my members at? Great day. Welcome to the House of Kaans, my Naga. Y'all know what it is. We on the members only chat. We on the members only live stream. We usually do movie night. But right now we gonna pop off on something else. You know, we running a little late. We popping off on the members only on the Sunday, my Naga. But we gonna pop off anyway, you know. Salute, Tribe Up, where you at? Hit me up in the chat. I got a good one lined up. Y'all saw the thumbnail. And we gonna look back at that thumbnail, you know. Yeah, I've been a lot busy lately, my Naga. Your boy out here laying concrete slabs. You know, I've been doing a lot of home renovation, my Naga. I've been trying to make my castle better. Laying a little concrete slabs, you know, building sheds, doing a lot of little stuff around the house, my Naga. So, you know, I ain't got too much work done online this week. But we're gonna step it back up though. Salute. Right now we talking Kaans. And y'all see the thumbnail, the Indian Morion, my Naga. Salute the Indian Morion. We done seen this before, haven't we? The Indian Morion, my Naga. What's an Indian? An Indian? An Indian is an Indian, my Naga. They say the Indian Morion. What's a Moor? A Naga? Yeah, the Indian Morion. Yeah, we looking at this thumbnail. We see the Naga slap dab in the middle with his feathered headdress and his feathered loincloth. We done seen it before. We done seen it over and over and over and over and over again, my Naga. And here it is one more time on this Indian Morion. And we conning up because the Naga is you. It was always you. We're gonna blow up this a little bit just to get a better look at that thumbnail, see what he got. We see it's a barrel of tobacco. He got a barrel of tobacco, Managa. The Indian Morion, mighty dark skin. And oh, look at his hair, Managa. That's not long, straight hair, Managa. That is what someone would say kinky or bushy or nappy curly hair, Managa. Salute. Yeah, the Indian Morion. And we on the Kaan vibe on the members only live stream, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna relate this to a few other things. Salute Managa tribe up. Because the evidence on who you truly are is right up under your nose, Managa. Nagas running around confused. Nagas running around trying to be a part of something they ain't. When the whole time what you truly are is right up under your nose. And we're gonna dive into it, look at it, investigate it, you know, one Naga at a time. Salute. And looking at that Indian Morion, looking at it one more time with his feathered headdress, feathered loincloth standing next to his tobacco. Then we look at these other tobacco ads and labels. Best Virginia, Margarims, same thing, feathered loincloth, feathers up, Naga. Naga got on hoop earrings. That Naga got on his hoop earrings. So we seeing. All right, ain't mean to do that, y'all. All right, let's go back. So we seeing exactly what we looking at here. Like I say, feathered loincloth, Naga very dark. He got hoop earrings. He got short nappy hair. Clearly a Negro. Clearly a so-called Negro, American Negro. They calling you an African American now. And you know, this ain't no coincidence. As you know, when they made the first tobacco statues, they basically depicted the same thing. They depicted the American Indian as Negroes with feathered loincloths, feathers up, often with hoop earrings on and other things, holding tobacco and stuff like that. And they come back and say, well, the Europeans didn't know what the Indians looked like. They tell you that the colonizers didn't know what the Indians looked like when they made the statues. Like you ain't got no common sense. Like you ain't gonna connect the dots on these tobacco labels that's depicting the same thing as the tobacco statues. What you gonna say? The people that made the tobacco labels ain't know what the Indians look like either, so they made Negroes or niggas? No, you can't keep lying. They knew very well what the American Indian looked like. They knew very well the American Indian looked like or what you would call a Negro. They knew the American Indian and the American Negro was the same thing, the same person. The American Negro is the American Indian. They knew it when they made these tobacco labels, because that's who they was getting the tobacco from. That's who taught them about smoking. The American Indian did it all. The so-called Native American, the indigenous Kaan Managa, the Negro, with his feathered loincloth, feathered headdress, pearl earrings. And they say, yeah, the people that made the tobacco statues, they made Negroes because they didn't know what the Indians looked like. Yeah, right, you fucking liar. Salute. They knew exactly what they looked like. So did the people that made these labels. They knew exactly what an American Indian looked like. American Negro. And it's not just one ad, you know, it's several. It's like this. Barrett's Old Tobacco, featuring two black boys against the Somerset House. Yeah, he's feathered up, my Naga. He has his loincloth on. He has something tied, like a bandana tied around his head. That looks familiar. I'll show you exactly where. But these both are American Indians, my Naga, aka black boys. American Indians. And that's why they called the original tobacco Indians, they called them the Virginians, or the black boy style tobacco Indians. That's what they called them. And you know, we just showing the evidence of who the black people in America really are. They're not from Africa. They're American Indians. We are the true Tamaricans, and I'm just proving it day by day, show by show. And salute to my members. We on the members only live stream. Salute, tribe up. And we got the Naga, feathers up, loincloth on, bandana loincloth on. Just like this one, feathers up, feathers up. He got on the feather loincloth, but his headdress, feathers up. Same way. So they can't sit here and this one here is from London. So you mean to tell me the people in London, they didn't know what the Indians looked like either? They made them niggas too, or Negroes too. Oh, I guess the people in London didn't know, even though they was over here colonizing the shit out the Indians, and they claim that they didn't know what they looked like. They knew exactly what they looked like. And you can look at several of these ads. It's gonna always pick the same thing: a nappy-headed Negro in feathers, holding tobacco. He's holding tobacco. He got his feathered loincloth. This one has on the bandana. He's still an American Indian. That is not an African. Because don't just remind you of him and this other one we just saw with the bandana. Don't they remind you of something, Managa, that we've looked at before? Don't they remind you of the Morion in Gouda? Y'all don't remember we looked at the Morion in Gouda? Well, we looked at the same thing we're looking at right now. Hold on, let me blow it back down so I can slide it up for you to see. All right, let me drag it this way. We're looking at the same thing, ain't we? He got his feathered loincloth on. He's holding tobacco. He got a tobacco pipe. He's smoking tobacco. He got a bandana on. Just like what we was just looking at here. Just like what we were looking at right here. Oh man, I ain't mean to do that, y'all. Forgive me. Let me slide it back down. We're looking at the very same thing right here on this London tobacco ad. He got his bandana on. He got his feathered loincloth. He got his tobacco in his head. He is the exact same as this. I see no difference. I see a Naga. I see a Naga. I see no difference, Managa. Salute. That's why I take my time connecting these dots for a reason. Salute. We take our time, we connect these dots. It's for an absolute reason. To prove to you who this Indian is. Indian Morion. Because remember, that's what we looking at. The Indian Morion. Or the Moorish Indian, right? That's what they want to call it, right? The Moorish Indian. Called you a black Indian, Managa. Basically. Look, the Morion. That's where we at. Over there in Gouda. Salute, tribe up. We're just connecting the dots, man. Just making some points, man, to show y'all this is not a hoax. This is not a game. Not only the same as this one. Not only the same as this, Managa. He ain't only the same as this. Negro, nappy head, feathered loincloth, holding tobacco. He the same as the one we just looked at before him. Feathers up. He the same as this one. Bandana, right? Loincloth, bandana. Still looking at an American Indian, Managa, a Tamari Kaan. Both of these black boys, two black. And like I say, it don't matter. You can just type in Indian Morion. You can type in Indian Morion, and you're gonna get the same thing. You is not gonna get a fake $5 red, man. You're gonna get the same thing over and over again. You know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get
darkness, everybody, darkness is ready.
You can get darkness every time. When you type up the Indian Morion, the Moorish Indian, the Indian Moor, the Indian Black. Yeah, you're gonna get this every time. The nappy-headed Naga. Salute. Tribal. It's all the same. When we look at W.M. Gribble, Virginia tobacco. Virginia tobacco. I see an American Indian. I see his feathered loincloth. I see he's smoking the tobacco pipe. He's holding the shovel. He has on hooped earrings. This is the same story over and over again. You can't. This is the type of stuff you cannot hide. This is the type of thing you cannot hide. It's his feather. He's clearly nappy-headed, very dark. He's smoking the long pipe. He has on hooped earrings. You can't hide this. How you gonna hide that? Salute. This is undeniable proof. Undeniable proof of who the real American Indian is. We don't even have to read a book. We can just go off these tobacco ads. That's all we gotta do. And these original tobacco Indians, we don't gotta do no reading. We go straight to the book. We go straight to the pictures. Picture worth 1,000 words. Straight to the advertisements, right? the Naga, the American Negro. They lying, calling you an African American. That's a lie. You are not an African American. You are an American Indian. Back here in Virginia, this ain't in Africa nowhere. All this colonizing and taking people and making slaves out of people, this is in America. This is not in Africa. This is not in Africa. This is in America, boss. The American Indian is the so-called Negro. Always with your feathers up and your feathered loincloth on. The same thing every single time. Oh, ain't mean to do that. They jacking. Same thing every single time. Feathered loincloth, feathers up. Even one without his feather cloth, just to let you know it's a nappy-headed Negro. Just to let you know. Salute Jackie Salah in the house. Tribe up. We got the members putting up. 2 shots for Jackie Salah. But yeah, Jackie Salah, we talking all these. Sister Salah, we talking all these tobacco ads showing the American Negro over and over again, and on the low, letting you know it's the American Indian. Always a nappy-headed Naga with a feathered loincloth. Some of them got on the feathered headdress, and you always see a Naga with a long-ass pipe. The same thing, and you see a colonizer every time, every last one of them. It don't matter. It don't matter which one. The Morion. The same thing, 2 black boys, the Virginians, the black boy Indian tobacco, the black boy tobacco Indian, the same thing over and over again. And it's like, I don't see how people don't get this. I know that they lied saying, the people that made the first tobacco Indians, they ain't know what the Indians look like, so they made niggas. That's what they claim. But what about the tobacco labels and tobacco ads? Did they not know what the Indians look like either? Or did they know? I think they did know, because they all made the same thing. The people that drew these labels, they made the same thing that the carvers made of the tobacco statues. They made the very same dress code, the same people. Black ass niggas with hoop earrings on. Head dressed with the feathers pointing up, feathered loincloth, the same thing every time, very black, looking just like the tobacco statues. I mean, the labels look just like the people that carved the statues ain't make the labels. The black boy, and still the black boy. They're telling you who it is. I say we ain't got to read no books. All we got to do is look at old tobacco ads and old tobacco Indian statues, and that tell us who he is right there. They tell us who the black people is, the black boys and black girls, the American Indian. There ain't no hiding this stuff. You can relabel it, remix it over and over again. It's no hiding. It's no hiding these facts. Always got on the feathered loincloth, which we know is not African. I never saw an African tribe rocking the feathered loincloth, only American Indians. It's always in Virginia or some damn well. It's not never in Africa. This shit don't say Zimbabwe. It don't say Nigeria. This shit say in Virginia. And he got tobacco in his hand, and he got a feather. It's always the same. Lying us over and over and over and over again. I just hope our people see it. Look at the Naga holding tobacco leaves. It's just quite obvious to me. It's quite obvious. This cannot be ignored. This is a shame that our children are not taught this. If we ain't taught our children nothing else, this should be taught to them. Holding tobacco. I mean, it's just to the point where you got to be blind and not see what's going on. You got to just be blind, and you just got to be willingly ignorant to not see this. You got to be willingly ignorant, willful ignorance. And if it's willful ignorance, I can't feel sorry for nobody that's willfully ignorant. You know, this stuff should empower us to do better as a people, and to strive to increase our tribe and to take our land back, man. You know, I know some people talking about, just leave it up to the Most High, but man, the Nagas in ancient 80, yeah, they left it in the Most High hand. But you know what the Nagas in 80 said? They said, without work, faith is dead. They say faith. They say if you all you got is faith, but you ain't putting in work, they say that's dead. They say, yeah, the Most High got us. They say, but we finna do something about it too. And that's what the ancient 80 Nagas did. The ancient Nagas of Haiti. They damn died, killed, shed blood, tears, and all to get to take their land back. We can't just leave it up to the most. Just keeping the code ain't gonna be enough sometimes. Yeah, we need to keep the code. Yeah, we do need to keep the code. But damn it, we can't just leave it at that, Monaga. It's just how I feel, Monaga. Like I say, I ain't perfect. I ain't claiming to be the spiritual leader. Even though we gonna talk about spirituality in here. I'm just saying. Sometimes, damn it, I be ready to fight, man. Same thing over and over again. Yeah, we didn't know what they looked like. Yeah, fucking right. Yeah, right. I knew exactly what they looked like. Exactly. Man, I've been trying to keep this shit coming. I said I've been a little busy this previous week, but we finna crank it right back up again. You know what I'm saying? I done got a lot of stuff I needed to get done around the house. I'm about to crank it right back up, cause I'm on their neck. I'm on their neck, and I ain't gonna rest until the message is out there, until the message is common knowledge. I look at it like this. I know we got a couple people in the sector that's making content. Jack and Salah be popping off with the content. I've been checking Jack and Salah channel out. Salute. Hey, if y'all ain't subscribed to Jack and Salah, you slipping. Go subscribe. I was checking out the orphan trains. Hey, but I like, the one thing I like to do, I like to push these images because, you know, like, I know Naga's real visual. You know, they done show Naga, Shaka Zulu and all this. They got these Nagas gone. You know what I'm saying? These Nagas ready to pack it up and go to Africa because they done seen the Shaka Zulu movie. So I say, you know, reading books, doing this and that, that's powerful, but we need more than that. You know, just at the same time, but it's all good because I still support what they doing. But I feel like Nagas need to show the Nagas. Cause see, one thing that's powerful, that's you know, you can show Shaka Zulu, but you turn around and you show a Naga this, and the Naga got to scratch his head after that. If a Naga ain't know no better, he got to ask himself something. He got to say, wait a minute. You mean to tell me it's like that? A Naga got to at least ask himself, and that's why I push this. I know a picture worth 1,000 words. A picture worth 1,000 words. Just like showing them white slaves getting whooped. Somebody came in the chat and say, hey man, showing these white people getting whooped over and over, you know, it's demoralizing for them. Yeah, and it should be, because that's what they tried to do to you. They tried to demoralize you, make you feel inferior, lie about your identity in your face, and try to rule on your ancestral lands where they done killed, slaughtered, and enslaved you and our ancestors. And we supposed to just leave it up to the Most High and just keeping the code? No. We need to tribe up. We need to be military minded. We need to be planning, plotting, and strategizing. We need to be telling our youth to have as many children as possible, because it's gonna be war. That's the only way we gonna take our land back, if it's by war. So we need our numbers up. We need Nagas to be strong. We need to outnumber everybody. If Nagas want peace, if Nagas don't want it to get the blood shed, that's the only way it's gonna be done. Tribal. If we gonna outnumber everybody by tenfold, then they not gonna want to fight. They gonna just pack it up and leave. So we gotta do what we gotta do. I know everybody be focused on these colonizer dollars, man. Forget them dollars. What that dollar really mean at the end of the day? Nagas need to humble themselves. The Most High said, be fruitful. He didn't say be wealthy. You know, everything is for a reason over here. Everything is for a reason. So I base my content around showing you the images of the Nagas as the Indians, and nobody else, because nobody else is Indians. I know the truth. Some people confused. Some people giving hijacks credit, saying that they part of the tribe, but they not. They not. They the newcomers. They colonizers too. And even when you look at these, and I like to make these comparisons, like we just went through all them tobacco ads, and when you look, we know, we done read the details on history, and we know We know that they was enslaving American Indians and they wasn't in Africa. I mean, everybody that's been on this channel know that. We know about all the wars. We've been reading about them, all the different places in America where they was enslaving American Indians. They wasn't going to Africa getting nobody. And then, so when you look at these images of these runaway slave ads, especially the old ones, scroll down and get to some of the old ones. It tells the story. The picture speaks 1,000 words. It tells the truth. Right here. They will call these guys Africans, and then you look at the runaway slave depiction. He got on a feathered headdress. I don't know if that's a gun or a tobacco pipe, and like he got on a feathered loincloth, and it's clearly a Naga. And you see it over and over again. And we know that they was enslaving Indians. So like, you know, at the time, yeah, we started seeing them dressed like in more European style clothes. Of course, they was assimilating to the European way of life, right? They was assimilating the Naga, right? But we over and over again see them with feathers. This Naga got a spear, feathered loincloth, and a feathered headdress, and he running. Man, talking about this an African, yeah, right. That's an American Indian. That's the same. This is the same thing as this. And you got to me, you got to be blind not to see it. And I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why more creators ain't pointing this out. I don't know. I feel like I'm the only one pointing this out, but I shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? People need to point this. I don't need to be the only one pointing this out, man. And even if you down with the tribe and you do a Bone Savage video, man, I salute it. I'ma share it. I don't look at this like, oh, somebody's stealing my content. This ain't my content. This is our family history. This is our history. Make a video. Do a Bone Savage video. Cause everybody need to know what a Bone Savage, a noble savage look like. The American Indian, feathered loincloth, feathered headdress, the same as the damn runaway slave ad. And the same as the tobacco statue, the same as the tobacco Indian labels. It's all the same. Holding this tobacco. It's like you got to be absolutely blinded or just looking the other way to not notice this. You got to be woefully looking the other way, my nigga. You got to say, nah, I don't see it. I expect the colonizers to say they don't see it, but I expect the Nagas to say, okay, wait a minute. I expect the Naga to be willing to investigate anything outside of what the colonizer has taught us in history. I expect that out of every Naga. It's something that's better than these ones I done seen. Let me see if I can find more, man. Hold on, runaway slave app. Let me put it. Let's just retype this advertisements. I done seen a lot of them with the feathered loincloths on the headdress. It's a lot of them out there. Scroll up. So a lot of times them real old ones like $2 reward. You know that's old. $2 reward. That might have been in the damn 1500s or some shit. That's 1772. Look how old that is. 1772. What, the Negro boy? Where he was at in Middleton town. Black neck cloth with a collar under. He was seen going toward whoever would take up said Negro. They ain't even call him an African. They knew they ain't even in 1772. They wouldn't dare. They knew they wasn't enslaving Africans. Dress the same damn way, man. You gotta be woefully trying to just ignore this stuff, man. Yeah, I was lacking on the members on the Shabbat movie night live stream once again. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of stuff around my house, man. I built the shed. I built a nice shed, man. I laid out me a new paved concrete patio. Did it all on my own, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't really had no help, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple partners come through. They came through and did a little bit, but for the most part, I did it all on my own. You know what I'm saying? Especially the concrete work. You know, Nagas ain't really trying to do no concrete work. You know what I'm saying? I got more helping hands when he came to the shed than I did on the damn concrete slab. Nagas was like, hell no, Naga, that shit heavy. I was like, I get it, man, Naga, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I be doing all kind of shit though. But yeah, hey, I got another live stream coming for everybody that's coming up at 5:30. I just wanted to drop this one real quick for the members, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, we're gonna try to do, I'm probably gonna switch it up a little bit. Cause I be feeling like I should have more members than what we have. You know what I'm saying? It's a, you know, I feel like the membership. I got like almost 2,200 subscribers, but we only got 5 members. You know, that's whack. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we should have at least 200 members, but it is what it is. So what I said, I'm gonna start doing the live streams. Gonna start being members only, and then like anything else, like edited video recorded, that's what's gonna be for the public. I might just switch this shit to you. If you want to catch the live streams, you gotta be a member. Everybody else getting edited videos. You know what I'm saying? Salute. So they tune in on the live streams, but hell, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I might just have to go on and switch that shit the way I let everybody know, hey man, you ain't finna see no more live streams unless you a member. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, y'all have to catch some pre-recorded and I drop it later. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We gonna try it, but one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, we do got another live stream coming at 5:30 for the public, so hey, y'all tune in. And I'm Blackjack. I appreciate all the members. Salute to Jack Salah. Salute to Teacher 777. Salute to Reginald Middleton. Salute to Marjon Frazier. Salute to JJ. You know what I'm saying? Salute. We getting there. And I'll see y'all later. Peace. We out.